Hello. I thought I'd really should update everybody who's kindly donated, offered me messages of support to my GoFundMe total to let you know I'm still alive and kicking, very much alive and kicking. I've not been sitting on my bum just waiting for the money to come in. Been doing all sorts of things. Where do I start? I've never done one of these videos before, so you're going to have to bear with me. Really, I think I should have perhaps brushed my hair a bit better, but anyway, here I am. What do I want to say? Well, first of all, I'd like to say a heartfelt thank you from my heart directly to yours, to say thank you so much for the beautiful messages that I've got, for the donations, be it £5, £10, £500, £5,000 even. It just means the absolute world to me and my family. And what it's done, where the NHS has stripped me of all hope of going forward, it's given me hope, which as a stage 4 cancer patient with an incurable terminal diagnosis, hope is what gets you out of bed on the morning. Hope is what makes me put one foot in front of the other, just daring to hope that I've got a future. So thank you. Right, where do I go? As you all know, the last thing I was looking at was stereotactical radiotherapy to deal with this tumour that I've got growing in my pancreas. The tumour has grown. Recent scans have shown it was a slither. And I had something called the nano knife last April, which is where they use great big long needles and they go in through your abdomen, they pierce your liver out the other side, through your stomach, into the pancreas, into the tumour, and they electrocute the tumour with I think between 3,000 and 5,000 volts for several hours in between heartbeats. The position of my tumour is not great. It's sitting right on the boundary of my pancreas. And if you imagine your pancreas, if you imagine your pancreas is like a pear-shaped, my tumour's right on the very edge, and that sits directly onto your duodenum. So they missed a bit, and that little slither has grown and grown and grown. I've had some very, very difficult conversations I really hope none of you ever have to have with surgeons, basically saying if they did redo it, I'd have a 90% chance of dying. And when they just turned around and said that they couldn't do it, I was absolutely devastated, which shows you how absolutely desperate I am to stay alive. I was devastated with an operation, them not agreeing to an operation that I had 95% chance of dying in. But you know me, anyone who knows me knows I'm not going to give up without a fight. So since I've last written on this GoFundMe page, which has been a long time, so apologies for that, but I have been busy trying to stay alive. I've had my gallbladder out to try to help the liver levels. The liver levels were completely screwed up by the immunotherapy in the clinical trial I went on. And so the liver levels have come down, and my local hospital has offered me a kidney cancer drug, but I've declined. When I've looked into it, it just prolongs your life by a few more months, and I just don't want to go back to sleeping on the bathroom floor, and I'd rather die trying my way than go back on the drugs that I don't believe in. Now, this is my journey. This is not for everybody. I've been there, done that with the drugs. It damaged me so much so that even if I wanted treatment, I haven't been able to have treatment for, well, I think we're up to about 17, 18 months now. And my liver levels have come down, where they have offered me an older kidney cancer drug. But my gut instinct is screaming no. But that's my gut instinct. I just want to... I think my gut instinct is what's kept me alive thus far. My gut instinct saying, no, that's not the right way for me to go. It could be the right way for anybody else, but for me, it's not the way I want to do it. So that's where I'm at, really. The failed procedure I had on my pancreas was called the nano knife, also known as IRE. And when I had it last April, I joined a nano knife supporters group, and I've been lurking in the shadows of that particular group for just about a year now. and there's a surgeon within the group, Dr. Robert Donaway, who's highly respected and has incredible feedback. I've spoken to a couple of ladies from the UK that have had surgery with him. One only came back, I think, at the beginning of this week. So, and I've also spoken to Dr. Donaway several times via Skype, and he's a real character, but highly skilled, and he's done over 600 of these procedures. And the way they do it in the States is very different to the way they do it in the UK, and he is in complete agreement with the UK consultants that I would have a high chance of dying with a closed procedure, the way they offer it in this country. In the US, they literally cut across on your in your abdomen, and if need be, they get the pancreas out into their hands and they can zap it. It's using the same nano knife, but it's an open procedure, and we're hoping that he can zap some of the multiple tumours on my kidneys. The reason that I'm looking into this procedure now, not stereotactical radiotherapy, really is the position of my tumour and the fact that it's on the pancreas wall. Because, hang on, I'm just going to try to move this a little bit. Bear with me. Right. So here, I'm not very good at this, am I? But it's on the pancreas wall, which is directly sitting on top of my duodenum. So if they blast via keyhole through the pancreas, there's a high chance that it can blast or weaken my duodenum or burn a hole into it, and an awful lot of people die 4 months after having stereotactical radiotherapy from gastric toxicity. This option, even though it sounds more dramatic, being cut open with open surgery, I feel is the way to go, because they can access all of the tumour and hopefully ablate all of it in the pancreas. It's not going to cure me, but it's going to buy me an awful lot of time. I am busy doing other stuff. As I said, I've not been sitting on my bum. I have been seeing an amazing healer each morning. I'm getting up at about 5 o'clock and getting on the train about 6:10, get 2 trains to him, then I have a long walk. But I wouldn't do it if I didn't believe in that either. I don't know, I feel better doing that. I've also been taking lots and lots of different supplements, as well as working with a functional medicine doctor in Sussex, who's absolutely amazing. And she's got a protocol that I can start as well in mid-July, so I'm looking forward to starting that. But I really do need to buy myself some more time. And the nano knife, the open nano knife ablation, I think is the right way to go. I've had a recent scan and I get the results tomorrow. So who knows, the miracle that I've ordered from up above may be delivered, and I might not need this surgery at all. And then I can carry on with the rest of my healing protocol. But I really feel that time is of the essence, and I do need to buy myself some more time to carry on with my healing journey. I've lost lots and lots of weight, down to about 8 stone 7, which always wanted to be slim and slender, but not under these circumstances. So that's it really. Tomorrow I'll find out whether the scan has showed any reduction in my tumour size. If it hasn't, then I need to book my flight to Miami. The GoFundMe amount, I think I'm up to 42,500. GoFundMe take a couple of thousand off that, so if I'm looking at about 40,000, will cover the surgery itself. It doesn't cover my flights to Miami, and it doesn't cover my accommodation, which I'll need to be out there for quite a few weeks. I'm just going to figure that one out. I'm hoping to take my girls out for a week before, so we can have a little holiday, a little break. Not on GoFundMe, on me. Just in case. I just want to make some really, really special memories. But I'm not giving up. I'm never, ever going to give up. I would rather see. Sorry. I'd rather die trying than not die at all. And I'm an East End gal, and I'll never, ever give up. They say it's not over till the fat lady sings. I'm certainly not fat. I'd like to think I'm a lady. I certainly can't sing. Therefore, it's not over, folks. But thank you from the bottom of my heart for each and every one of you who's baked cakes, donated their tips, Oh, I've even got a neighbour who's teaching my daughter to drive. He wants to just be able to give that to us as a family. So I am eternally grateful to you. God bless, and look after yourself. And my two things I want to leave you with is always trust your gut instinct. We've got that there for a reason, and I think that's why I'm still alive right here, right now. And don't save anything for best. The fact that you're alive and kicking is the best. It's the best we can all hope for. Lots and lots of love. God bless.